Hi, this is F. Welcome to episode 19 of my Ottoman Empire Campaign. Last time, the Central Army suffered losses quelling rebels in Austria and Hungary. The Western Army moved to besiege Venice, and the Eastern Army remains in Kiev, rebuilding and suppressing unrest. Today, the Venetians attempt to sally to break our siege. The Western Army is outnumbered. Can Or General Osman Satsi hold the line? Let's get into it. I think this will be a pivotal engagement for the Western Army. We are slightly outnumbered, but it should... Oh wow, they have the fully upgraded Star Fort. That is going to be crazy. So, just having a quick think about the army breakdown. Venice have 9 line infantry, which is going to be a pain on the fort walls if we engage them there. 6 firelock citizenry, they should fall relatively quickly. 2 demi-cannons, 2 regiment of horse, so they have some good mobility on the battlefield. And they also have their general as cavalry as well. We, however, have 6 Israeli irregular line, 4 Balak musketeers, a Janissary grenadier unit, 2 Haidet irregulars, 1 Samat Janissary, which is a sword unit, and 1 12-pounder foot cannon. So we should be able to engage the fortress to some degree. But again, we need to just start maneuvering our troops around, as we can see that they have some units out on the battlefield outside of the fort. I think looks like a cavalry, 2 cavalry units and potentially some line infantry. Our cannons have started to engage their fortress, and we need to move our units forward to start climbing the walls to engage with the Venetians. Okay, we're just maneuvering our troops now, and we're sending some infantry forward. Now, one thing to remember, Balak musketeers, while they have stronger morale and potentially melee attacks, they do not have bayonets. So when engaging with line infantry, we might be at a disadvantage there, as their matchlock guns will not have any bayonets in which to attack the enemy. So that could be detrimental to a direct engagement within the fort walls. So we continue to maneuver our forces forward. We need to try and get into the fort as quickly as we can and not let the enemy sally out all their units. Although that could be a good way to negate any morale advantage they have while fighting within the fort. Just need to keep an eye on that cannon detachment from the Venetians that keep harassing our troops. I think a few units might have been taken out. Maybe not. We've got some units hidden in case the cavalry do decide to come around and swing at us. We are currently outnumbered in terms of cavalry. We only have our general unit, so we have less mobility in the field, but the aim is to try and get our forces into the fort as quick as possible. Therefore we can negate their cavalry advantage. As we can see, there's some line infantry coming through the forest right now, so we have our units prepped and ready to engage them as soon as they get within range. Continue to move our left flank up just to engage the enemy. There are some units on the move near the gate on the left of the fort. Where are their cavalry units? Okay, got some cavalry units on the far side of the map, and our units are starting to climb up the fort. This is excellent. Get them to engage as soon as we can. Hold on, they're just going forward. No, let's bring you guys back. The fort maneuverability of the units on forts is horrendous in this game. But let's just try and get everyone... Let's get everyone to just wait in this area first before we send them through to engage directly with the enemy. Get enough units on board, because we're going to need the momentum of multiple units to take out units in the fort. And the Bilex cannot Bilex cannot do a square formation, which is another disadvantage of theirs. But hopefully they can get some shots off before the cavalry decide to engage us. So the cavalry will attempt to... I don't know what the cavalry are doing. Got some cavalry taken out. There's their second unit of cavalry coming in. Come on, guys, going to square. Going to square. Ah, damn. Guys are so slow getting to square. And we've got the line infantry coming through as well. They're trying to harass our units. We've got to maneuver out there. Come on, guys, get into position. We'll bring those other guys up as well, just to harass the line infantry. And cavalry are attacking units down there. Let's move these Bilex up. Units are so vulnerable at the moment, being attacked by the cavalry as it attempting to climb up the side of the fort. Okay, the cavalry unit is under attack. Ah, that was so close. Who got hit? Potentially got some, yeah, my cannons, some units in my cannons were probably impacted by that recent volley. Okay, looks like the cavalry are retreating. We've got some additional units coming up to engage us on the left flank. We'll do some maneuvering, get our units up there just so we can have some additional suppressing fire. It looks like they're firelock infantry, so they shouldn't be problematic for us, especially outside the fort walls. Our units are continuing to engage. We'll move up our general as well and our cannons. Okay, we've got quite a few units now on the top. Let's move them forward. The pathfinding is horrendous. Let's move them forward. So who's up? Bilac, Janissaries. Looks like the Venetians might be coming up the ramp. Yep, they're coming up the ramp. Let's get Bilex out. Let's get our sword units as well. Hopefully our sword units can do a lot of damage to them at close combat range. Yeah, the firelock infantry are engaging us. We need to maneuver these guys properly. Let's get the Hyder irregulars positioned out there. Just readjust our forces while they're under fire. That's always great. And let's see what's happening this side. So the line infantry, let's move our units forward. Let's keep engaging that line infantry. Another cavalry unit is coming back. Oh, it's a direct hit to some of our units. We need to get rid of those cannons. We need to get rid of those cannons. I don't know if it's worth sending the general around. Probably not at this point. Let's see if we can cripple that line infantry. And our units have begun to engage. Oh, they've sent units from the opposite side as well. We're getting a two-pronged attack. Okay, let's try and engage. They firelock, so they shouldn't hopefully cause too much damage to our units. What are the cavalry doing? They're maneuvering past, but we need to just focus on this at the moment. Cavalry units are coming. What are they doing? Are they going to break? They're going to try and push through our unit. Yeah, they're going to push through. We've got our general there. Okay, we're sending our general in. We need to re-maneuver these guys without being hit on the flank. Come on, guys, reposition, reposition. The firelock infantry looks like they're fleeing. I think let's get our units up. We might need to climb the wall on the left side of the fort. At least from our perspective. The general's moving forward, following the infantry. Is that a wise decision? I completely missed that. Letting the general just run forward. Come on, guys. We'll send our troops up the walls just to engage them directly and give additional support to those already within the fort. Bilex are continuing to engage the enemy. The general's going forward. Wow, they've gone so far forward. And they've survived an attack. 32 men. Come on, engage, guys. Engage, engage. Oh, that was so slow. Oh, man. And we've got... Oh, pull the guys through. Ah, shit. The general's come right through. General's been hit from behind. They've lost about 6 units. Just pulling the general forward. Just out of range of the line infantry. And again, maneuvering our forces on the left flank. Just to engage these remaining firelock infantry that... or citizenry that are left. While we engage the main force within the Star Fort itself. How are Janissaries? We've only got 73 men of the Samart Janissaries left, so 70 swordmen. They're going down quickly. Damn it. I thought they would be doing more damage. I'm not sure where the line infantry is. There's demi-cannons. Can our general do anything? Got some line infantry coming there as well. They're coming back for more. So our units are currently vulnerable as they attempt to climb up the fort. They might be attacked in the rear, which will be detrimental to their morale, so we need to try and stop them. We'll move up the Samart Janissary. No, sorry, we'll move up the Balak Janissaries. Up forward, come on guys, move forward, move forward. We need to engage them, and we'll bring the general in as well. I know they've got quite a ways to travel, but hopefully they can hit them in the rear. Guys, just go in and attack, just take them out. Okay, we continue to maneuver our forces up. There's a few firelock citizenry remaining. We probably should have just ran straight at them and got them to just flee from the beginning. This has just been taking up a lot of time, delaying our left flank significantly, and there's only 2 units of swordmen left. They are completely demolished. Our Balak Janissaries are being hammered as well. Again, they don't have any soccer bayonets, so they're probably doing less well than they would be otherwise. And those first two units that I engaged, there's so many line infantry that they have to attack. This is going to be a difficult one. Again, let's maneuver our forces. Come on guys, you guys come in. Let's try and surround this fort, get another opening for our troops. Let's just get this lot into place before we send them headlong into the fight. I think the original forces that were engaged with the Venetian line have pretty much been decimated. This is not ideal. So as soon as this left flank is free, we'll get them up onto the walls as well, just to open up a new front against the Venetians. Yeah, let's get them up. Let's get them up. We don't have time to keep engaging firelock citizenry every time they return to the battle. Bring our general forward. Let's get these guys up as well. And this is... Okay, we'll send some Israelis in. The Israelis, while they are irregular line infantry, they do come with the bayonet, which is quite useful. Their morale and their attack is usually weaker than standard line infantry, so again, while they are slightly weaker units, just having them in numbers can definitely help our engagement. It's a shame that at the end of the day, the Venetians never actually sallied out of the fort, so they have that additional fort morale boost. But again, we'll just get our forces up on the top and start attacking them wherever we can. Again, the Balak, wow, the Balak Musketeers, another unit's fleeing. They down to 22 units. So yeah, we've lost quite a good number of units at the moment. Not in a good way though. So our forces continue to engage. I think there's not many close-ups at this stage. It's just trying to focus on maneuvering units around and playing with the unit formation in the fort. This is not ideal. I'm just messing around. This is ridiculous. wasting valuable time. Let's see the engagements. Bilex are dying. We've got some units on the top. As soon as they're in place, they should be able to start attacking from their higher advantage point, or the higher vantage point. And it looks like some Venetian forces are re-maneuvering to engage this new threat. Come on guys, come on. Get into formation. Sometimes it gets really glitchy. So we've got the Bilex, that's okay, yep, they're moving into formation. And one unit has gone down. There he falls. Ah, damn. Okay, guys, return fire, come on. Good, 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 good. Okay, so we've got engagement there, so that's distracting them from that side. Let's move some Bilex forward. We'll also move some Israelis forward. We need to just take out as many of these Venetians as we can. Potentially some Venetians are fleeing, but we need to continue just take as many of them out as possible. If we can kill the entire army here, we might be able to just capture the city outright, but that's highly unlikely. We just need our forces to survive long enough to keep the momentum out and just drain them. As I said, we were slightly outnumbered. I think it looks like we had probably about almost 100 units less than the Venetians, so that in itself is not a large number, only slightly outnumbered. And again, they have Viloc citizenry, so it's not like they are in any shape or form superior, but they will last slightly longer, especially if they fought within the walls, getting that extra morale bonus. So we're just maneuvering our forces down to engage the cavalry and add additional pressure elsewhere in the fort. We'll move our Janissary grenadiers up, see if the grenadiers can cause any damage. And it looks like the enemy cavalry are remaining in place in the center of the map. Got Venetians fleeing, so we'll need to try and take them out at some point. Our general is still outside the walls of the fort, so we can direct him to any troops attempting to flee. Okay, come on guys, let's see. Can you throw your grenades, and cause any havoc on these units? There is a few units firing. Oh, so our units are under attack. Oh, we're losing quite a few units already. Nearly 8 units have gone down. Another unit has gone down. I couldn't see any grenades being thrown. That's definitely grenades going off, but that had no impact whatsoever. Oh dear, I wonder if they landed on the ground under the fort wall and had no impact whatsoever. So we just send them in to engage directly in hand-to-hand combat. Let's readjust our forces. We want to engage the cavalry as soon as we can. Let's get them up, come on. So we've got 2 Israelis, so they can at least go into square formation should the cavalry attack. And our grenadiers are doing a good job. They're down to 60 men, not ideal, but they do have stronger morale and attack, I believe. So hopefully we won't lose too many of them. Let's continue to move our forces down. And we're sending some Israelis down as well. Yeah, we're sending all the Israelis down. Let's go into hand-to-hand combat and take out this unit of Venetians. Is a slow process. Okay, you guys go and engage there. Wait, we'll bring them in to the side. The grenadiers are still engaging and holding them at bay. Let's maneuver these guys forward. See if they can take out the cavalry. A few units of cavalry seem to have been taken down. But again, I don't know if this is a glitch because the cavalry is not responding at all to our forces. You guys ready to fire? Yep, a few more cavalry have been taken out. I wonder if this is another glitch where, where the cavalry is not moving whatsoever. They're not engaging at all. Okay, we're moving our Bilex back up. See if they can engage these fleeing Venetian soldiers. Most of our units still have their ammunition in place, so yeah, that should be good. So we'll continue the battle and we'll look to speed things up. Most of the cavalry units have been taken out, and they have not budged whatsoever. There goes the enemy general. He has been taken out. And it looks like most of the forces are now fleeing. Okay, so it looks like we've pretty much won the battle. We have lost a good deal of men, but we have at least stopped the sally attempt by the Venetians and crippled their army effectively. So that's been a really good engagement. I think we've lost quite a few men. I'm not sure yet how much, but it'll be interesting to see what the casualty rate is at the end of this. We'll just maneuver our general. We're speeding up the time, and we're just going to try and take out as many of the Venetians as we can. So our general will take those soldiers out. Let's just reposition our forces. So we've effectively captured a fort amongst the many surrounding the city. So it should keep us in good stead. If we have not captured the city this time, we should be able to capture the city in the next engagement. And then hopefully we can replenish our forces, because again, every soldier we lose here is one less that can engage in the battle or on the campaign map should anyone else decide to launch an attack against us. So we'll just mop up the remaining forces. Let's see, there should be some in this forest, and sometimes it's difficult to see exactly where they are. There we go. Okay, let's take them out. And hopefully the general should take them out momentarily. Just maneuver our forces into the main square. And that was a close victory. So that was very promising. We've managed to quell their sally out. Oh dear God. So we've lost around 720 units were killed by the Venetians. Samart Janissaries, we lost the entire unit of Samart Janissaries. Our Bielek Musketeers, we've got a couple of units there that were nearly completely diminished, but they did take out a good number of units, so they acquitted themselves well. I think we lost around 35% of our forces in that engagement, so that's not ideal. We'll end the video here. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments on the progression of the Ottoman Empire and anything you may have done differently. This is F signing out. Goodbye.